Hello and welcome back to the 2-Bit Game Club. My name is Liam Gallagher. Alrighty, so this is the second episode of my playthrough of ActRaiser for the Super Nintendo. So, if you are joining us just now, a bit of a recap. We started the game, we got to learn how some of the menus looked, very exciting stuff. Then we jumped into the first platforming segment where we killed a centaur magic man. And then we built up the city of Fillmore to the state that you see it today. And we are just on the precipice of going and picking a fight with what I understand is the second boss of the game, Minotaurus, who you might not be able to tell from his name, but I understand is a Minotaur. Okay, so let's jump in. So to catch you up, this is Fillmore. Pretty good. We learned how to fish. And we also learned how to bridge. And we also learned how to mountain. And there used to be a bunch of enemies kicking around here, but we have killed them all and built cities on top of them. Feels bad to be a bad guy. So, now that it looks like we don't have any more things to build down here, let's take a look at the Sky Palace. Alrighty. So maybe we can select magic now. We have some. Nice. So we're gonna go with fire. So this is, of course, the Ringolo, the cherub. So you've decided to take magical fire with you. This magic, you can throw fireballs to the right and left. Sounds good. I don't know how to use it yet, but I'm sure we'll spam it in the field and lose some of our magic points in order to discover how. We've gained some levels. We've got a bunch of items now. Apparently one of them is bridges. I don't know if we'll be able to fight with those, but we've got bridges now. And we're pretty close to another level. We're at level 4 now. We got 1 magic point. We got 11 hit points. Let's see. Let's jump in. Let's see what happens. Sir Biddy, if we destroy the monsters in this area, people will no longer be scared of evil. I think we're not quite ready. I want to do a little more exploring. So this is our Bangin' Sky Palace. Oh, it's cool how the overview map has updated. I wonder if it's sensitive to where we've developed. Because I know we can go closer. Because I could... This does look like it is indeed a different rendering of that Fillmore, but I wonder how much it's informed by what we built. So this is Bloodpool. I'm guessing that our marsh drying up sunshine ability is going to be a thing in this area. This is a pretty banging palace. It turns on a dime. I wish I lived here. Okay, so we're probably going to be heading towards Bloodpool. Because, yeah, they said there's the ring they talked about with the monster layers. There's another one. Sort of volcano there, I think. And there's another one. Okay. Let's back out and see what kind of fight we can get ourselves into. Oh, we should probably save. Yeah. Save our progress. It's always important to save your progress, because you don't want to have to backtrack, especially when you're doing a Let's Play. That would be excruciating for everybody involved. Alright, Sir Biddy, God of Fillmore, is ready. Oh, effect! This was a big deal when the Super Nintendo came out, so be impressed. Alright, so let's remember the controls for the platforming thing. Statue Godman. So we've got B to jump, Y is ha. Okay, there's our fire. Fire is A. Looks like we're out of fire. This is sort of like an insane Oompa thing happening here. Let's go. Oh no, a rock. It was harmless. Get some points, crown points. This seems to be like a lizard dude. You can't down and drop through the ledge. Oh man, he's got a spinner dude. He takes 3 hits. Some people are putting skulls on other things. Real way to jazz the place up. Jazz is, of course, music known for decorating with skulls. Okay, I assumed those platforms would sink, and they did. It's sort of some sort of weird winged grub. Man, look at those lateral jump this guy has. Again, getting hit by a rock by this jumpy red dude hurt as much as getting hit by magical centaur lightning. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I think we just got our fire back, maybe? Don't really know. I thought you had just taken an alt path, but it seems like that was the one you had to go through. There's another red guy. Excuse me. I just had to pause there because I had to sneeze. Alright. These birds are pretty evil. They explode when you hit them with a sword. I don't know if that's because we have a magical god sword or what. Some platforms you can jump through, others you can't. I'm not sure why or which ones are which. Oh, I just recognized which bridge tiles are sprites and which ones are part of the background. Of course they're gone now, but if I see them next time, I'll point them out. Okay, so you can't jump through those. I find those kind of artifacts of game design from this era pretty fascinating. So, okay, I guess it's a little more obvious than I thought it would be. But these first two are stable, and the other two are like, say, donut blocks in, say, your Super Mario's. Oh, wow. Okay. So, enemy. We got here quick. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, and we just fell into the lake. And I think that killed us forever. Wow. These games. They are playing for keeps. So, one thing that past commentators have said about this era is that game designers had a different level of respect for your time. Oh, okay. So there was some of that weird air control where just because of the way that I hit that block, I was forced moving forward. And interestingly, it actually ended up saving my life because it put me onto that platform. But yeah, so people say, oh no, I have to get the health points. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm a ActRaiser casual. Whoa, okay, there you go. So, one of the ways that people say that these games don't respect your time is by having insta-death traps that you can fall into completely accidentally and then have to redo an entire level. Luckily, this level seemed pretty short. And it seems like there's this statue of infinite one-ups. So we don't necessarily have to worry about getting booted out of this sequence, but still. Alright, it's a pretty moon. I like the background texture, tile, whatever it's called. I'm not an artistically visual person. I make noises. So okay, we need to... Oh no. So I need to develop some elite strats to beat this Sphinx thing. It's interesting. Maybe my sarcasm about naming him Minotaurus was just me being a prick, because it turns out Minotaurus is indeed not a Minotaur. So I'm getting lazy here because I know I've got the health up later in the level, so I don't need to worry about getting hit by these diminutive red-dressed gentlemen who don't seem to have eyes. I like that even their little sling thing is red, though. I wonder if I get my magic power across lives. So if I use it against Minotaurus, if I get it back. Okay, so starting location does seem to be... starting location does seem to be affected by where I am on the screen. So you can't just like Konami code. Camp that guy. Some elite Konami beat 'em up strats, like just moving up and down on the side of the screen. The red guys are interesting. Sort of like lizard man creature character. I guess I could jump over their spinny blade. They're sort of like violent boomerang. It looks like, I'm not sure if my score is accumulating across lives or if it's going up and down accordingly. So, fireball, jump. Fireball, jump. It seems to jump when I get too close. Okay, he can jump into the lake, doesn't seem to kill him. So, that jump from the top ledge can hurt me here. That fireball can't, this fireball can. My highing down there doesn't work. Fireball, I'm fine. Fireball, I'm fine. Fireball, I'm fine. Switch sides. Now, I wonder if he switched sides because I jumped up, or if that's part of a routine. See, the way that a lot of these older bosses work is they have like a little thing that they do. Yeah, he does seem to have AI of some sort. So I'm thinking that like you get him to jump across and then get a scratch in. The way that a lot of these old-timey bosses work is that oftentimes you need to beat them in a fairly repetitive and not that exciting fashion, but it's the surefire strat in order to get the KO, so you gotta do it. Ah, into the lake. So I guess I can't jump across while he's fireballing. Because I risk getting knocked into the blood lake, or blood pool, or blood pond, or whatever they decided it was going to be called. I'm a pretty terrible deity. I don't even know the names of my own blood lake. So yeah, in this level, getting bumped while in midair turns out is extremely dangerous. I wonder why the lake is purple here, but red on the main map. I know that there's a lot of like mythology surrounding this era of gaming because of the censorship policies, not censorship, artistic direction policies that Nintendo had for American titles, where like they can't have religious symbolism, for example. And there's a lot of shop being talked about like the amount of blood in games, and so like blood being green or purple. Oh my god. It's like they knew that this was going to happen and put the extra life in. And so maybe there's some like content policy reason why this is purple and not just a sea of red. Who knows? Oh, there you go. So we're down a life. This is painful. I wonder how many times I will die trying to beat this section of the game. I need a more powerful Ha, I think. If there's any way to upgrade my Ha. It's a sweet apple. So I think I am out of fire moves. Yeah, when I'm pressing A, I'm not getting it. Who knows? Maybe that was going to be like the big one-hit KO on Minotaurus. Well, it was my way out. One magic point, eh? Stingy. Some low-quality godding. Oh well. Okay, so I think the solution to beating this guy really is just going to be the slow and steady kind of hack at him thing. It's not the most exciting victory, but you gotta play the game the way the game was made, right? Alright, so he'll jump across, and I will jump, and I'll ha, and I'll miss. He'll go down, I'll jump up, he'll come back up, I'll jump up, I'll go down, he'll jump, I'll go up, he'll jump, I'll ha. So I think I've got to duck while he's jumping to clear him. And then face this way, and then swing. That's twice. Okay, so this is going to be not too exciting. But luckily it's just like a rhythmic routine. And I can screw it up while kind of narrating and talking about the game. So this is a nice little scene. I think it's a nice color palette. It looks very nice. The moon's got a sort of cool glow. There's clearly some good art direction happening in this game. The master character, to me, feels a little uninspired. Like, he's just sort of like a dude with a sword. But he's got a... I think the one interesting angle is he's very statuesque, right? Obviously, you can see the cool beam of energy hit him at the outset of the level and animate the statue into a fighter, which is pretty cool. So I like to see that that is maintained in his animations. Oh, I messed it up. So that's neat to me. I guess, I don't know. I don't have an idea of what I would rather have this person look like. Being the physical representation of a god on Earth is a bit of a tall order. Minotaurus kind of looks interesting. He's got a good yellow and lime green thing happening. I think he'd be very popular dresser. And oh man, I legitimately got hurt by lag there. He'd be a popular dresser in 2016 when this thing is being recorded. I wonder if we'll actually be killed by the clock here. I think I probably have enough time to get my Haas in. It looks like he's got 6 hits left. I think that's 2 more good rounds, maybe 3. 1 or 6. He's got 5 left. Yeah, the integration of a clock in these types of games is interesting. It's clearly left over from like the arcade era, where basically they were coming up with any reason to choke extra quarters out of you as possible. And like the high score was what you were looking for because either the games were, yeah, Bloodpool, Act 1 clear. So it seems like we'll probably be coming back. So yeah, the time goes into the score as well as your leftover lives, which is interesting. But it's from a time period where games were infinite. And so the score was what you were working towards to impress your friends. Or like get the 3 initials up in the arcade cabinet, POO or whatever. Alright, Sir Bitey, Deadpool may became a land where people can live in peace. Some good translation stuff here. Localization is not without its perils. Sir Bitty, Bloodpool may became a land where if only I could read it, people can live in peace. All right, my master, let's work towards peace. Sir Bitty. So, do you think that's me talking, or that's me being addressed by Ringalo? I'm not sure. Either way, let's talk to people. Yeah, it's probably Ringalo addressing us, because I don't think my master is speaking right now. It has become very difficult trying to build homes because of the marshlands. Yeah, we can use that. I like how the people of this area know better than I do what kind of god magic I need to get up to in order to spruce the place up. So as we learned before, we can route our followers through the terrain. So we're going to give them a bunch of stuff to do while we magic it up. Oh man, that looks like it's not good for the environment. Wonder if David Suzuki would have anything to say about that. So this is sort of devil chap. He's purple and red, so you know he's not any good. I wonder if the angel arrow that we picked up improved the power of our kill ability. So we have bridges. So maybe the next goal here is to get across the bridge to start to deal with this guy, because I found those guys really annoying. I don't know if they actually have a, whoa, that guy hits hard, a very severe impact on game, like on the progress of your civilization. Like I saw people taking them away. Yeah, okay, well, yeah, I know it's unexpected. They have something to tell me. Oldest son Teddy. We're worried that his curious energy might get him into trouble. Well, I know it's nothing to bother you with. I'm sorry for bringing up such a silly matter. Okay. It's presumptuous. I would have loved to have helped Teddy out. So, this is... so I guess we're probably going to see whether or not... I probably have to... like, we're going to see whether or not these things can actually harm the progress of the civilization. Let's see if we can water that field. Yeah, that seems to have worked. So I guess at this point in the game, maybe it does matter where it didn't before. Whereas before it was just sort of like a hassle to get knocked around by them. But now it's like, if the fields get destroyed, they hide in their huts and then they don't actually do any construction. And it takes longer to get this stuff done. Or they blow everybody up. I'm kind of unimpressed with these monsters right now. It's under construction though, so we get 6 people somehow from 2. I'm not sure. We got horses though. That's good. Yeah, I'm not totally sure what the punishment for losing people in the fields is. It's not clear to me. Go away. Go away. You are not wanted here, red devil thing. Yeah, I'm not sure what those orbs going to the city, town, center thing do yet either. But, I don't know. So apparently we have 10 folks now. Ode of 658. I don't know if that's what that's an expression of. Oh, am I getting SP when I kill bad guys? So I got it as I killed that guy, not when the orb reached. Cerbidi, the civilization level of Bloodpool seems to have improved. My master. As you know, Bloodpool is a land of many rivers. Yeah. We want to build homes on the other side of the rivers, but don't know how to build bridges. Please teach us how to build bridges. Okay. I don't know how to do that, but the other people knew bridges. So... okay, I can use bridge. Okay, fine. Oh no, I lost a, oh, okay, so when I lose all my angel points, I can no longer arrow, which means that the bad guys can harass for longer. So you don't lose like SimCity lives. Oops, I accidentally hit continue. Wow, this thing is moving fast. We now know how to grow a crop called wheat. Okay, that's very cute. Here in Bloodpool, blood wheat. Please share our newfound crop with the lands that cannot produce wheat. Okay, so I guess I can go back to other places that I've helped out. Okay, and teach them various tech. Interesting. Interesting. So I'm at 62. Let's see if killing this guy gives me more SP. Okay, he went away. And I got more anyways. 72. 74. It seems to. I'm not 100% convinced yet, but that is... oh! I'm so glad. I get a hit point. It seems to have, though. 74. Yeah, I think so. Because I got 2 from the whitey blue guy, and I got 1 from the red devilly guy. I mean, 4 from that. So let's see if I can find, ooh, this castle. I bet there's like a Rampula or a Dracola there. So if I can find a blackbird evil creature and kill it, maybe if I get 1 from that, that'll be more evidence. I mean, it would make sense. Easier enemies giving you less benefits. I mean, people seem sad. Okay, so the son ran away, he's hungry, and they've made a loaf of bread. Please give it to Teddy and give him the bread. Okay, man, these people are sad. I'm a terrible god. There's always devils, like, wrecking this place up. I don't know why they're so sad. I'm so bad at being a god. I didn't know that there was, like, a citizenship approval rating thing involved here. I guess maybe it might be in like the city status screen. Maybe they want me to kick more butt. Stop! They need those crops to live. They seem to have grown other things though. That looks like maybe rice or something. Oh, terrible shot. Okay. Let's rain on these fields. For the umpteenth time. I don't know how to make these people happy. So we got wheat and we got loaf of bread. My master, this is a crop called wheat. A crop of wheat can feed many more people than a crop of corn. Please share our harvest of wheat with other lands so that they too may feed more people. Alright, loaf of bread. We have the following to offer this year. Oh master, please give this loaf of bread to poor lonely Teddy. This is all we have for this year. Okay. Loaf of bread, ability to make wheat. Or grow it anyhow. I wonder if I can just lightning that devil. Yes, I can. Does it destroy the crops? Yeah, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm a terrible, vengeful god. I wonder if, like, and now this is the kind of stuff that would get me in trouble, but entertain yourself for a second of the idea that, like, the gods of ancient times, it wasn't necessarily that they were actually capricious and insane and conflicted, but rather that they were actually just really bad at being a god and hadn't gotten the hand of it yet. Okay, we're gonna go back here to Fillmore to see if we can help them out with this wheat situation. Maybe we'll get some chivos over here with our wheat. That'll make it easier to help out Bloodpool. Because I gotta be honest, that place looks like... it looks awful. I don't know where I want to use this. Do I use it on the city? This isn't clear. We're gonna back out. And we're going to save. I doubt the game is going to let me just completely waste the offering. But, oh boy, you never know with these types of games. So let's try to use it on the Capitable. Right, so I have to put it on a field. Okay. Oops. Yes! It does not look like wheat. I think that's actually rice. And they just localized it as being wheat. Which is funny. Oh, localization. It's like in the Pokemon anime where they referred to like nori and like rice rolls as being donuts. And it's just like, guys, we know what rice looks like. It's gonna be fine. You're not gonna upset anybody because Ash Ketchum is eating rice. There you go. I don't know if this helped. Let's try to use some other offerings. What does this do? Strength of Angel. The power of the Angel's arrow seems to have increased. Okay, so that's this guy, probably. Why not? Whoops, wrong button again. I failed to navigate menus. Alright, bomb. Loaf of bread. Those both seem to be contextual in a way that is not relevant here. I'm going to save, though, and try using the loaf of bread to see what happens. I imagine that if Teddy is not around, it won't let me. But again, with a lot of these old school games, it's hard to tell what they had in mind. So it's probably going to be like, Teddy isn't here, you're dumb. Yeah, you should give this to Teddy, who has run away from home. You shouldn't discard it there. I wasn't going to discard it, but fine. I agree, Mr. Angel. I should not just throw out the bread. Okay, let's get out of here. Fillmore doesn't seem to need my help. Okay, all aboard the Flying Fortress. It's the name of an airplane. Alright, let's go help him out. Maybe now that I have a better laser rifle, I can be of more use to... Oh, I think that might be Teddy down there. Maybe Teddy's got with him, like, some super god laser that'll help me get rid of all these terrible creatures. What will Teddy think when he sees the bread his mother baked for him? Probably yum. I know it's unexpected, but the people of Bloodpool want to talk to me. News travels fast around here. Apparently, Teddy got back to the people of Bloodpool faster than my angel can fly there. But thanks to you, my master, our son, Teddy, is now back home. The loaf of bread reminded him of home and caused him to return. I guess Teddy got tired of eating rocks. He didn't mean to run away. He was just trying to discover how the lake was poisoned. Oh, there you go. It's good for you, Teddy. We have a chemist in Bloodpool. We have always thought of our child as our son as a small child. It was a surprise to see him act as a grown man. According to Teddy, the lake was poisoned because of the closeness to the monster's lair. Oh man, seems like every problem in this game is solved by the master flying around and hying people with his sword. We present you with this skull he found in the cave. I got suspicions about you, Teddy. So, you know, that's kind of cool. The game's got a fun note about, you know, the children growing up and becoming men and their parents having a hard time dealing with the new realities of parenting. We got some more corn, right? Corn. That's interesting. Seal this guy away. Nope. Did he make it away? Our people have sealed the lair without our help. Nice. Okay. So that was interesting. The guy flew away, but it did work. It feels like they might be trying to hit some story notes, like, you know, the epic stories of antiquity or legendary or mythological times, or even biblical stories, you know, talking about, you know, sons doing things to betray their orders of their father, and then how that impacts their small village, and like monsters poisoning things like lakes. You know, very small human level type conflicts needing intervention of the divine. My master, we have finally finished a road connecting us with our neighbor. Oh, cool. There you go. We can now teach them how to produce wheat. Didn't I? So that's cool. I dig that, though. I didn't know that this area could become, like, cosmopolitan. So here we are. I wonder where this red guy is coming from. He doesn't seem to have a monster circle thing that I can see. I think this guy's searching for people to kill, and it's just, I've been such a bad leader, there's just no one left to slaughter. Okay. Sunshine up this bog. Well, it says there's 218 folks here. Stop lightning them. Lightninging is my job. There, I guess they're all living at the temple. It seems to be the only structure that the villains can't blow up. So it's interesting that the people of Bloodpool started at the civilization level that Fillmore left as. I wonder if that says something about the people of Fillmore, or it says something about the people of Bloodpool. Alright. Town under construction. I don't know where they're building. I think that sound is a monster appearing. The bucket, the bucket, the bucket, the bucket, the... Alright guys, we are gonna do it. We are gonna get this monster lair. Stop it! No! I really care for these people. I don't know. Stop it! I don't know how the game made me care about my little... Oh, yeah, level increase. So we're number 6. Seems like each level up is just a hit point. Yeah, I don't know exactly how the game has compelled me to care about my little lemmings, but for whatever reason, I do not like it when they get lightninged. Nah. I guess like I'm trying to build this city. Like I like building a city. That's fun. That's satisfying. I want to see that continue. So it's kind of like these guys are like the opposite of the city being built. Yeah, the guy. So the red guy just came from that red blood pool area. Yeah, so he just seems to be coming over to the forest. Oh, cheater. What a cheater. Let's see if we can watch him spawn. That sucks. So I wonder if I can't actually like seal that lair. Monster lair gone. But they found something inside it. It's a present. Alright, let's take this out of there. Oh, they found another bomb. Oh, I didn't grab my magic skull. Or my wheat. Yeah, I'll do that. I thought that they had just like taught them in a mechanical game sense, but it seems as though when they taught the people of the other town, Fillmore, it was just giving me an offering item. So magic skull. According to the fortune teller, this jewel can... This is... Okay, fine. This jewel can even destroy a monster's lair. Please use it on a monster's lair that we can't seal. There we are. This is all we have. Okay, so that's the red guy then. All will be answered in time. Stop it. I'm gonna seal you away. No. Bad monster. Bad monster. B, 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 B. I can't press B. I can't open that menu. Well, the town is under construction. It's interesting. I wonder why. Magic skull. Did I just do it? I'm not sure. Okay. Something to tell me. Cool. Last monster lair. Something very dreadful has occurred. A monster appeared from the old castle by the lake and demanded a sacrifice of us. Yeah, how likely was it that the abandoned castle on the edge of a lake of blood was going to be completely mundane? We spent hours discussing this hideous demand, and sadly determined 3 people should be selected by drawing lots. Unfortunately, oh no, Teddy. We've already done so much for him. Yeah, let's go save Teddy. Something is about to happen. Oh, nice. I don't know why that happened. Yeah, been through that. Oh, it doesn't tell me. These guys are chatty. Okay. You have a boat. That's good. I mean, it's better than no boats. You guys are not very industrious, but fine. We found a scroll in our dragnet. Nice. I wonder what the scroll is. Do you think it's another MP? Member of Parliament? Maybe in order to... These guys really seem sad when Teddy's gone. Maybe you need to use members of Parliament in order to get rid of... to cast magic. So this guy seems to be gone. So I think that the people of Bloodpool will no longer be harassed. In generations to come, children will ask their parents why this place is called Bloodpool. And no one will remember a time when there was a pool of blood. How did all the blood get there? That's a great question. Maybe it was just poison and it was being referred to blood figuratively. Maybe the people of Bloodpool loved a good metaphor. And it was not literally a pool of blood. Whatever I can do to take the fun out of this, right? Alright, we're gonna expand our town. Oh, look at those moves. So we're out of silly points. Is that you, Teddy? Oh, there's 3 sacrifices. And the boat just disappeared. Oh, I'm glad that I got to witness this little event. It's kind of cute, little animation. And now they're being killed. And now they're dead. Lighting some shrubs. They were hiding in monster lair before. Might as well get rid of them. So I think that now that there's no more creatures to kill, I just have like a slow SP clock that's ticking over to give me more points so that I can still work my heavenly miracles. But it is going to take me a while in order to earn enough SP to actually get rid of those marshes. Well, I seem to have got a big boost after the town built something. So maybe there's a connection there. A lot of these game systems are not very clear. It seems to me that in like the contemporary era, we're talking about 2016 at the time of this recording, that their game systems are more obvious in games, like what's actually happening and how they work. That might not actually be the case. That might just be what I have led to believe by the sorts of games that I like to play. Because I like it when stuff like that is laid bare for me as the player. But it might not actually be the case. It's very hard in these type of outings to remove your bias whatsoever. I guess we should go get Teddy. Oh man, level increased. I guess that's a reason to let... Oh man, our silly points went all the way through the roof. I guess that's one reason to let Teddy stick it out on his own for a bit, is because as our civilization builds, we're going to get level ups, which is going to make it easier for us to survive the adventure, action, platformy sections of the game. And from my past performances, you can tell that I needed everything I got. So I kept a little bit of an eye on the time this passed through, better than last time. And even with my several deaths with Minotaurus, the Sphinx. Oops, hit the mic there. Oh, hit it again, just for good measure. It seems like it took me about 25 minutes to play through the platforming section of the game. And we're at like 45 in my recording now. I don't know if that'll actually end up being the same thing in the runtime of the final video. But we've got about half and half so far, so it's a little more balanced than it appeared. I guess the pace of this section of the game is so much slower which isn't to say that it's dull. It's just, you know, a different clip. That it feels like the platforming sections are very short and that this is very long. I wonder if in putting the game together they worked hard at a balance, or in terms of what they expected players to get through. I think it's fair to say that I'm probably a typical skilled player. I mean, the odds are is you are, right? Statistically speaking, it's most likely that you're typical. You know, it would be likely that you're average. So this is no different. It'd be interesting to hear back from people about what their play times were, like how long it was taking them to get through each section, and to figure out how people were feeling about the balance of the sections of the game. You know, what people are enjoying more. So yeah, if you've got any thoughts on the balance of the game in terms of what sections you're having more fun with, or how long it's taking you to complete each section, please let us know. We're on Facebook and we're on Twitter. So just drop us a line there. At both places, we're 2-Bit Game Club. We're fairly easy to find. So it's 2-Bit Game Club with the number 2. So it's either at 2-Bit Game Club or facebook.com/2-Bit Game Club with the number 2. Okay, I think we're more or less built up here in Bloodpool. I wonder what the relationship is between construction and direction. It seems like I can get the roads to pop out pretty easily, but then they seem to take their own sweet time determining when things are actually built, like houses and fields and whatnot. So I don't know. Can't go over the river or over the lake. Here comes my tile. Or not. I don't know. I thought I understood this better than I do, apparently. I thought we could chart like a route and it would follow it. It said built as I directed. I guess I'm just used to seeing this thing move. So we might have to move on to fighting the next boss. We're going to the next platforming section before we can move on, which is fine. Maybe let's go visit the people of Fillmore really quick here. Oh man, we are turning the entire world into suburbia. Fantastic. So it seems like this god's only subjects on the whole planet are humans. Because certainly whatever creatures used to live in those bushes have been thoroughly lightninged. Okay, so I don't need to give corn to these people. Corn, right? Corn. It seems like they've spread the corn around enough. They're like a monoculture here. They're worried that they might have too much biodiversity and be able to feed themselves. I'm definitely bringing my modern ecological baggage into ActRaiser, though. Expanded the river there. Let's see if we can move deeper into this area. Just gotta fly back over here, of course. No, it won't. Built just as I directed. My divine plan. Okay. No bridge at the river bend. That makes sense. It would probably look really ugly. This is not a good place to build a bridge either. I wonder if at some point we'll be able to destroy all these forests. I'm thinking that maybe this earthquake spell is the thing that starts the second act of the game. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a big save. Yeah, let's continue. Alright. Select magic. The only time we've gotten to use the magical fire, we wasted it. So we've got a bunch of items we haven't used. We're level 7 now. That happened quick, it feels. We still only have one member of parliament. Oh, there was a scroll that they were offering me that I didn't get. Let's go grab the scroll. I'm sure there's people yelling at me at home. Get the scroll, get the scroll. It's amazing how much... Oh, they're so sad. It's amazing how much having to talk while you play changes your ability to focus on what's happening. You can see right there, I just went back and forth through the menu options just to sort of vamp my body motions while I talked. Alright, the scroll must belong to you, my master. Please accept it as an offering. Yes. Wheat, yes. Okay. So, before we head into the castle on the Blood Lake, we're going to take a save there. Stay tuned for next time, where we're going to take on the castle to save these 3 poor sacrifices. I wonder what kind of monster there was dyeing the entire lake red with blood. Alright, so I've been Liam Gallagher, your host. This is the second episode of the... Oh no, there's a... Stop sending people to the castle. I guess it's there just in case you missed it, or a reminder. This has been the second episode of the 2-Bit Game Club's coverage of